If you have those signs and symptoms, and let's assume that those signs and symptoms are from a tight pelvic floor, what are the exercises that you should avoid doing, like your pelvic floor?
Do not do Kegels.
Okay, Kegels is not
Don't
a one
do
size
Kegels.
fits all.
No. I explain that to people a lot, that the pelvic floor is like any other muscle in the body. It needs to be able to lengthen and it needs to be able to contract. So if you think about, I use the bicep muscle all the time. If I don't have full motion in my bicep, so I'm stuck here all the time, I can try to pick up something, but it's not really going to be as strong as it's going to be if I can do this. So if a muscle is tight, it's not going to be strong. And if we keep trying to strengthen it like this, then we're just going to make that tightness worse. So Kegels definitely going to make a pelvic floor, the tight pelvic floor, either worse or just at least not improving at all. Treatment wise, if you're coming into the clinic, there's internal pelvic floor work that can be done, but stretching is a fantastic way to start at home. So doing like yoga kind of stretching, butterfly stretch, I give all the time. Happy baby stretch, child's pose is great. Anything that's really going to open up the pelvis and the pelvic floor. Also deep breathing, because that will relax your sympathetic nervous system, which will help reduce the tension in your pelvic floor. And also I start having people pay attention and check in with their pelvic floor during the day. If you're feeling tension or tightness in your body, other places, like these guys get tight or your jaw's tight, if you immediately check in with your pelvic floor, you may notice that you're holding a little bit of tension, almost like a Kegel there. And so then in those moments, I tell people to work on their breathing, to relax. So it's also kind of awareness of what's going on with those muscles that can be super helpful.
What causes it?
So many things can cause it. It can be a response to pain if you're postpartum and you delivered, or you have a history of trauma, or you have pain from like endometriosis or PCOS or interstitial cystitis or any of those kinds of chronic conditions, fibromyalgia, something like that. Like our body often automatically responds to pain anywhere by tightening the muscles around it to protect it. Same thing with the pelvic floor. Also, if you're a person that carries stress in their body, which is really everybody, but if you deal with anxiety or high stress situations, you're in a fight or flight state, then your body's probably holding tension. So that's another component. And it can also be response to any other kind of condition that can be causing like pressure, pain in the pelvic floor area. So those are a few common things that can cause it.